Looking crazy today. Okay. I soaked this hat. It has stains on it, and I'm like, I don't want to bleach it. That ruins the material. How do I get the stains out? So I actually took, what is that stuff called? It's like the blue liquid, not liquid, blue powder detergent that you get in like the bags at Walmart. Put that in a bucket with OxyClean. Had it soaking. Voila! It looks beautiful. One of the patches fell off on the other side, but I've had this hat for years. Of course, I looked a lot better back then when I wore it. So it's the first time I've worn it since I was, like, I think in my early 20s or whatever. It's been a hot minute. Anyway. Why is this happening? I do not know. Don't know. Anyway, so I just want to share a quick poem that I wrote because, maybe third too, because the biggest gift we've ever been given in life is Jesus. The second biggest is our children and friendship. Though friendship with God is like the first. But, just friendship altogether is a beautiful gift from God. Well, true friendship anyway. So it has no title, and this is just a small little poem that I wrote the other day. Okay. True friendship is unbreakable, unshakable in the depths of mercy. True love preserves it and shows it's well beyond worthy. Far above any material possessions to bring together different perspectives. Becoming a reflection of forgiveness and wisdom to be so blessed to live with the true gift of God, one that never stops giving. I might as well just call it friendship, because that's what I'm speaking of. So I had to just put it in my phone. You can't really see it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I downloaded an app for notes, and I write my poetry on there now. I still need to go back to my old school poetry from years ago and share that too. But that's what I'm going to share for now. That was on friendship. I did write this other poem for friendship, but it's in the other direction because, friends can be so rude. But that's, this one's about true friendship. Let's go into the other side of friendship where, they're not really your friend. Let's see where I put that one. Oh, this one was called You Told Me But. And this one goes in the other direction of people who pretend to be your friend, but in actuality, they're not your friend, because a friend stays to the end. When God called Abraham a friend, which was the highest honor. It's because, he was actually really a friend. Friends don't give up on you, they don't leave you, and they don't, everybody act fake at some point or another in their life until God corrects them. But they don't continue on with the BS. Okay. So this is the other side. Be wary of this. Okay. You told me, but you were a friend in verse only. What's worse is I trusted what you told me. I believed you as you deceived me. What I did not understand is you would only leave me when things didn't please you. You've spun words into the weapon of your tongue to forsake me once again, to reassure yourself within your own reasoning, no conviction, only eviction. Without fail, you've repeated history to excuse yourself on the my way highway you've built along the way. To stay so narrow-minded, confined within your one-sidedness, as you have exalted yourself without mercy. One has to know love to extend it rather than merely pretending it when it's convenient. In actuality, I didn't lose anything. You're the one left empty. And that's the other side. You have to be careful of, certain people that claim to be friends that are actually not friends. And in actuality, if they deceive you and they're manipulating and they only use you, they lost. You didn't lose a thing. Just keep it there, because that's exactly the truth. If you are struggling today with somebody who betrayed you or pretended to be your friend, know that if you did everything you could do to save the friendship, to be a real friend to them, if you've let your pride take a fall in anything that you were wrong for, and they just are not good people, then it's them, not you. I mean, you have to keep things within, the right mindset of what's going on. Like, if you clearly did them wrong and they're mad at you, then you're wrong for that. And if you did them wrong and then, you apologize and you made all the effort to fix the situation and they still don't want to talk to you or whatever, then they're holding a grudge and that they have serious mental issues or whatever. But, like, people hold grudges for a very long time. That's not a real friend. They were never your friend. If, they don't want to forgive you, then they seriously have some issues going on that you really don't need to have to deal with anyway. But a true friend will, recognize if you did something wrong, even if it takes some bit of time, they get over it. And that's a true friend. A true friend will stay there to the end. I believe that. I mean, other things happen in life where you might get separated, or, like, you're just at too long of a distance and you haven't been able to see them, or other factors got you that were just distracted in life. That's different. Like, that's just, life happens, and you do your best to reach out to them, and most of the time it'll be 10 years, 20 years, and you still, like, you reconnect, and it's like you never left, and that's true friendship. And then, I mean, there's the case of certain people. I mean, you could be friends with them for decades, and they just don't want to see they're wrong in the error of things. You could apologize to them a million times, but you're always the one wrong. No, that's one-sided. One-sided. You gotta, like, you can't be one-sided. Like, you've done things wrong. They've done things wrong. You both did things wrong. You both need to apologize. Not say, oh, it's all you and not me. No, you're prideful. Pride always comes before a fall. You can go somewhere with that BS. Like, you really can. You need to give what you want to receive in return. And if somebody apologizes, you can't just treat somebody like crap and just think that's okay. No, you just can't. Anyway, so I lost my best friend. Well, she's not my best friend anymore because she was one-sided. In actuality, I looked at it and I didn't lose anything. She lost everything. I mean, I had my guilty moments. I definitely could have been a better friend to her at certain points in life, but she could have definitely been a better friend to me. I mean, I got upset and I told, like, if you're going to bash me on the internet and try to be a parent to me, like, who do you think you are? We're the same age. Like, you might be a couple months older than me, but please, first of all, please. I don't even want to hear it. Like, and then when I question you and you get a snotty attitude with me about you bashing me on social media for nothing because I'm simply asking questions which has nothing to do with you. You just stay out of it and don't be making me look bad to other people when we're supposed to be friends. And then when I tell you, you basically tell me to shut up like I'm a little kid and you're my, like, master or something. No, that's not okay. Like, obviously I need to heal from certain things, but I've tried to reach out to her multiple times after and, like, ignored. Well, guess what? You lost everything. I lost nothing. You're the one that truly wasn't being the friend if you would let something so petty. I got mad and I called her a B, like the first time I ever called her that in all of our friendship. And we were literally friends. Oh my God. What was it at the time? Like 24 years or something like that. It's just like, okay, I had a moment of anger because you were bashing me, making me look terrible. And it's the first time I've ever called you that, ever. And therefore you blocked me and didn't talk to me for years now because I got upset because you were literally making me look terrible and treating me terribly. And people have anger and they get upset. But the point of the matter is, like, okay, if you're going to be that petty at this age, in your 30s, you have some growing up to do. Because, as adults, you need to reconcile and work things out and not act like you're a teenager anymore. I mean, seriously, not even a teenager, acting like a 10-year-old, like the age we met. Like, stop. Just stop. Anyway, so maybe that hurts my heart. I'm like, at the end of the day, like, she did tend to bash my God, and that wasn't cool. I remember I had to hang up on her one time because she was bashing my God so much for no reason. That was many years ago, but I mean, at the end of the day, maybe it was God that separated us because he knew that, being so different, like, not even just being different, everybody could be different. It's just like, if you completely have no respect for other people's beliefs whatsoever, like, I didn't sit there and bash her because she didn't believe in my God, but she would sit there and bash my God because I did believe in him, and he's very real. So, please, people, it's just remember that people that believe in Jesus and are Christians, we're Christians, but we have feelings too, and you don't have a right to treat us like that. Like, you do not have a right, because you hate Christ so much, to treat people like garbage, like crap, or whatever. I mean, the Bible said it's going to happen, so it makes sense that the devil in you is going to bash the Jesus in us. But if you don't give him a chance, it's like, for what? I don't know. Like, God says it's going to happen, so it is really, really like a different realm that controls that Aryan aspect of things. I'm rambling on again, but the point of the matter is, friendship is very, 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 very valuable. And if you find it in your lifetime, hold on to it with everything that you've got. I mean, God first, of course. Like, if God first. Because that's the best friendship you'll ever have for all eternity. But I mean, second to, your kids, which come first. But, if you have a true friend, they love your children too. So, hold on to your friendship if it is a true, lasting one. Don't put anybody else above it because, fake people come and go. And if they interfere in your friendship, they're probably not your friend. I've gone through that before, like, where one friend said, I'm not hanging out with you because somebody else. I'm like, okay, then you're not my friend because you don't really determine my decisions on who I hang out with. I mean, they got over it, so you got to stand for something or fall for anything. And hopefully the next video I would have plucked my eyebrows, done a facial, whitened my teeth, did something with my hair. I don't know why this is making me look so bad right now, because in actuality, I think it's lighting that's making it worse or whatever. Or just the fact that I didn't get enough sleep, or I know I have to challenge myself with this 30-day challenge, and I'm avoiding it to, like, after the holiday. I think that's kind of why I avoided, like, not starting it yet, because I know the holiday's coming up, and I really don't want to miss cooking out and having, like, s'mores and the snacks that come with the holiday. But I think it gives me a window of time afterwards to do my 30-day challenge where I'm not going to really miss out on anything because, July is going to, that's, let's see, okay. We're only in May. Yeah, that gives me 30 days. And I'll still be able to celebrate July 4th and have what I want to eat that day. I mean, 30-day challenge is not going to be that hard. I mean, it is because I'm not going to be able to have bread or sweets other than fruit and no soda and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's going to be hard for like 30 days. Got to challenge myself a lot and drinking so much water. But hopefully I'll see results, so I have something to celebrate on the 4th other than just the usual. I mean, but July 4th is a big day. Like, I mean, we're celebrating the independence of all the people who gave their lives for us. It's not about fireworks and cookouts. It's about, what others did so that we could have the freedom that we have, that the government's trying to steal from us. Needs be, we fight again. But, like, civilly, like, internally. But anyway, so I hope you guys have a great day. And that, one day you can look back in this video and be like, oh, she changed so much. It worked. I hope so anyway. Hoping and praying. And Jesus is for real. And he's a blessing. And I'm still going through a bunch of stuff. But the more I draw close to God, the more it's going to make sense. And my personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Because it's not just about words on a paper. It's about the word in my heart. It's about the personal relationship with God walking with me, talking with me every day. And you can have encounters. Like, you can have encounters with the Holy Spirit where you actually can see him, feel him, touch him. That can happen. I don't care what nobody says. That's happened to me. I've had visions when the Holy Spirit says, he definitely gives you visions. So lifelike. I've heard God's voice audibly, been healed, seen miracles. We're supposed to see miracles. That's normal. Like, it's normal. It should be done every day. We should see miracles every day. I don't care what anybody says. Like, they tell us something is normal. Maybe it's crisscrossed, like backwards. What they say that's not going to happen or should be happening, and vice versa. You're like, why can't we see miracles every day? The Bible doesn't say we can't. And God's a great God. So maybe it's our lack of faith and our lack of relationship with Jesus Christ that we're not seeing these miracles like we're supposed to see these miracles every single day. And just check yourself. Check yourself if your relationship with Christ is real. Because if you're not having a godly encounter with God, then all you have is head knowledge. You should be having experiences and encounters with God. And draw close to him, he's going to draw close to you. So, if you've been distancing yourself for a while, don't expect to see it right away, because God wants to know you're serious and you're walking, you talk with him, you're serious every single day. So if you really want to see these wonderful, beautiful things he has for you, you got to walk with him. Walk it out. That's all I got to say. Peace.